Private Harry, that was a big talking point over the weekend, Breeny. Firstly, what did you make of his run? Could you find any excuses for him, or was he just not good enough?
I couldn't. I just thought he was flat. You know, he was a young horse who did everything right. Like some of those performances when he won at Caloundra, he wins a Group 1 race after all that. They were unbelievable efforts, and he looked like a superstar. Sometimes they can be flat after a spell. I thought he raced flat on the weekend. I didn't think it was the jockey's fault. No. It just happens. You're up against the guns, and if you're just slightly off, you're off.
If you think of his 5 wins at his debut prep, he was either led or outside leader and controlled the race. He got a little squeeze at the start, and all of a sudden it was a whole new ball game for an inexperienced sprinter. Maybe he didn't react well to that. He was disappointing, no doubt about that. So they've literally changed the bowler. If you're not taking wickets, you change the bowler. Tim Clark gets the ride in the Premier Stakes and the Everest. And I think we've learned over the years, boys, you can't sack a good horse on one bad run, so you've got to give him another chance.
Can you sack a jockey, though?
It is a tough game, yeah.
Look, and when you're riding for Yulong and these big owners, big stables, you know what you're getting yourself into. But I can't see for the life of me that it was Ash Morgan's problem.
It wasn't, yeah. The horse missed the kick, got a bit of a squeeze out at the start. As I said, he was in new territory, then he had to sort of be used up to get into a position, and he didn't respond in the straight.
But post that, between the ownership group, Corinda and Yulong, they couldn't get their story straight. There were cross stories about who did what and what did this and who made the decision and who didn't make the decision, and there were flip-flopping and yo-yoing. I just thought it was unedifying. Yeah,
well, bottom line is he needs to perform in the Premier Stakes, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Bottom line, otherwise...
What has he got to do in the Premier Stakes?
Yeah, what's a pass mark, boys? Is a pass mark top 5 finish? Because if you're Yulong, you want to run this horse. You've got a lot invested in him, and he's in their slot. They've now got Angel Capital in as well, but they'd want to have their
to win
sprinter.
an Everest, he's got to finish top 3. I think
he has to finish top 3.
I think history suggests that if you've got to finish top 3 to be able to win an Everest, I think most of the Everest winners have either won or finished second or third in their lead-up run.
So he needs to run well.
Perhaps it was one. Maybe Redzel was the only one that I think
he
of
missed
that
missed the place. Bounce back.
Other than that, they've all gone in with good form.
And I love the horse. I wish on the weekend he was in the finish. We weren't talking about it, but we are, because he didn't run well.